Pussy can't see we on top. Yeah, young chemist. Oh yeah, yeah. Them fi know how a place.
Who no deaf?
On the deaf.
Nah, sell out now.
Yeah. Tell them say how a place. How a place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah, argue with nobody, nah, chase. Nah, argue with nobody, nah, chase. Tell them say how a place. How a place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say you are how a place. Our place, no pussy can't see we on thump in our face. Alright then.
You know how a place, the boy can violate. Maybe no home mistake, and no time fit debate. But all the hell when me make, all of the heart me break. If you mess with my brain, copper make you idiot. If you never style me, then me nah go style you. If I'm me, you a free, then me nah go free you. Me a roll with the day ones, all of your friend them new. When me touch on the roll, me a roll with me crew.
Tell them say how a place, how a place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Tell them say how a place, how a place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say how a place, how a place. No pussy can't see we on thump in our face. Alright then, yeah. Everybody linking up, see there. Five nights we drinking up, see there. Any boy make the wrong move, watch the word where you talk and the words where you choose. Car, our thing different from fi them thing. We not two in a no talking thing. Now tell you say me I go shoot, but yo me have some youth power code where we put it in our place, our place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah argue with nobody, nah choose. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Tell them say how a place, how a place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say how a place, how a place. No pussy can't see we on top in our face. Alright then.
Maybe.
Well done, youth. Well done, youth. Well done, youth.
Yeah,
Well done.
young chemist. Oh yeah, yeah. Them fi know how a place.
Who no deaf?
On the deaf.
Nah, sell out now.
Yeah. Tell them say how a place, how a place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Tell them say how a place, how a place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say you are how a place, how a place. No pussy can't see we on thump in our face. Alright then.
You know how a place, the boy can violate. Maybe no home mistake, and no time fit debate. But all the hell when me make, all of the heart me break. If you mess with my brain, copper make you idiot. If you never style me, then me nah go style you. If I'm me, you a free, then me nah go free you. Me a roll with the day ones, all of your friend them new. When me touch on the roll, me a roll with me crew.
Tell them say how a place, how a place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Tell them say how a place, how a place.
Give thanks. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. We do give thanks and praise. Judgment out there. Make truth reign and make truth permeate this earth. Yeah, man, make truth reign and permeate the earth. We say colonization is enslavement / slavery. Who want to rebut it? Who chose to rebut it out there? I love push out my invite, you know, I like to learn, you know, and when I mind I give ones an opportunity to teach I. So when I share with other people, I can be accurate. But I always tell them, when I'm not slave, I come here with no slave nonsense. I'm a colonial, colonized nonsense. But there is a difference. And we there have to express such freely, yeah, voluntarily. Yeah, man. Now, will I look upon some definitions so that I them can choose to go in on a lexion, and whatever definition, it should be synonymous with what we are presenting. And remember, when you deal with the English language, it's like a technical language, a bit complex, and as such, them have different parts of speech to express whatever it is the sentence I try to present more clearly. Now we have colonization as a noun. And next time I go through the parts of speech again with my people. As a noun, it is the action or process of settling, just like how these foreign colonizers come here and settle, them come each up with and go on like them friendly with them, you know, the grandiose plan. Them have a grand plan. But we not gonna know it because we are the noble people. Yeah, man, when Columbus and him Sodomite group come here, him come find the Arawak. Never said nothing about these Taino. Them name that never exist. So I not really promote that. I say Arawak upgraded Arawak. And that are my position. And it's boy out there want come challenge or whatever. Remember me have a whole plethora information out there where the item can choose to scrutinize, and then the item can come make an effort with that. Now again, we say colonization as a noun, the action or process of settling among and establishing control over the indigenous people of an area. Now, these people, we are create the lexion and then put indigenous. And indigenous, for their definition, would mean originating or occurring naturally in a particular place. And then it have native. Remember, we express the facts originally. The people where that say at any location as their point of origin or starting point, they would be considered native. So before them I look upon we as Indian, we would be classified as native. But because the foreign man come here with him word wizardry, him give that native classification a general term where it can apply to any sodomite people who come here and create offsprings, put it that way. So if a foreign colonial man, whether I'm black, white, pink, or blue, coming at this location, the Western Hemisphere, and him rape and sodomize and genocide our people, whatever offspring derived from that are what we are talking about. So again, indigenous, originating or occurring naturally in a particular place, or the native. So when them I use indigenous, indigenous was a term coined by some attorneys to regulate that area, because anything them put out that them try to regulate. Now again, colonization is the action and process of settling among and establishing control over the indigenous peoples of an area. Now, an example of such it would be this. Africa boasts a tradition of higher education institutions that predate Western colonization. So in other words, them are the people them over Africa. Them have access to higher education and information and institution before the Western colonization. It not necessarily said before we over here, so that originate, because the Western colonization occurred in the 15th century. And before the 15th century, go look at history and see how the world is going on with itself, totally unaware of us as a people in this location. Totally. Go and go check them on. Just check. So in the 15th century, specifically 1492 to be exact, this is when the Spanish invading, colonizing group of people encroach on our hemisphere. You understand? So them come with word wizardry, all kind of fancy word, where them it's so much you know go have time to look up all of these definitions. And sometimes them keep rearranging the definition. Okay, so now that me I present this, 10 years from now is a whole different definition or, you know, classification them I will present out here. This is how them do them thing. This is why we have to keep record of everything. And you can't just have it on data, you have to have it in a writing. These foreign people have a way for press a button and all of your data disappear. You don't know where it's gone, but it's gone. You won't have access no more. Now them say again, Africa boasts of a tradition of higher education institutions that predate 15th century colonization by the Western European and other people. Now, them say the European invasion and colonization of the America. This is when them are define colonization as a noun. Them say colonization, the European invasion and colonization of the Americas. Why them say the Americas? Because over here so full of waterway, so everywhere would be able to be construed as an island. Because we are so, you know, spread out on all kind of different separate areas, but it's one landmass continentally. And we are on the what they would call the Eastern Hemisphere. And if you go check it, would have said the southern region of the earth. Put it that way. And we, whether in the West Indies area, specifically Jamaica, we're located in the northern region between the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. You understand? Yeah, and what them are called Caribbean Sea or the North Sea. So Babylon come and create borders, rearrange everything, and wipe out people who have this esoteric knowledge naturally. But because we say consanguinean blood, because my ancestors had this information, naturally never get it. You know what I mean? Only because I am my ancestors, and my ancestors is I, naturally. Another definition for colonization, listen again, the action of appropriating a place or domain for one's own use. So more on the item comprehend when we talk, if the item just take the time out for the due diligent research, you understand? Then the item will gain the clarity and get the comprehension and come on one page. We're up on one level now. So we can look at our enemy, at the adversary, naturally, separate and apart from us. As we are now, we don't know who is who. Because we have people who look like we, talk like we, act like we, that do not have our best interests. They're working assiduously against us. However, we are going to be totally unaware. Remember, we are our noble people. When the foreign people first start encroach, them come with a set of people called Caribs. And them are the first set of people we have to war with. You understand? And it not change, it not stop. Here we are now. This is why we said truth supreme. And it's only truth can bring clarity out there. Everything else is out of course. Everything else, a fallacy. Anything where the colonizing group of people present cannot be for our best interest when they are choosing to colonize us as a people. So you see, if we not choose to apply ourselves, you know what I mean, read and write on a much higher level, then we never can do nothing. We never can make a difference. We won't be able to make any kind of change, period. Period, my people. So again, you know, we have colonization, the action of appropriating a place or domain for one's own use. An example, the complete colonization of television entertainment by reality shows. So them just style it that way. So we would have said them a try perfect them thing for make a statement such as this. The complete colonization of the earth and its people by alien foreign entities deriving from a northern coal enclosed region of the earth, Black Sea area to be specific. These people are land pirates. Now we're going to look at the word appropriate. Appropriate is an adjective. It's a descriptive term. It's an adjective. It's not a noun where they would have said the name of a place such and such or anything when on a name, not an existence. So this is why they're not wrong for legalizing name. Appropriate adjective. As an adjective, it would say suitable or proper in the circumstance. Example, a measure appropriate to a wartime economy. So one's have to take measures which would be appropriate for this wartime economy. Now, appropriate as a verb. Now, them say with object. This now is one. This is the action part right now. To take something, again, let me repeat, as a verb, appropriate. Take something of one's own. Now, take something for one's own use, typically without the owner's permission. Let me read that again with a little bit more clarity. The word appropriate as a verb, which is an action word. Take something from for one's own use, just like what these Babylonians do. Them would take my property for them own use, and when them scrap whatever them want, sometimes them go on one thing, and then them just thief your vehicle for just that one little basic part. Yeah, man. And then them discard the rest. No different than what them do with my Probox. So the police, Andel Morgan and A. Edwards, 100-man police, working on behalf of Andrew Holiness and in cabinet. Them like to take something for their own use, typically without the owner's permission. And we have an example would be, his image has been appropriated by advertisers. Now them style it again and we can fix it. It's just like when them use the all capital name when I belong to them without your consent or permission. So what they did is they appropriate your name entity for their own benefit, or them appropriate your image. When you say them put up your image and I go on like say, boy, them want to say you want it or you this or you that, them have to have consent for do these things. But when you're a slave in your colonized capacity, them do what them want because you're a slave. So I just there for bring clarity for say what you know. When we attack, all you have to do is just do the research. You know, if you attack attack the information. Now, again, appropriate as a verb. This is the second breakdown or definition. It's a devote money or asset to a special purpose. Example, there can be problems in appropriating funds for legal expenses, but there's no problem when you appropriate funds for your illegal transactions, and the wholeness. So again, we look at the word colonization, which is to settle among the West Indian people and establish control over said West Indian people and their location. That's colonization. And when them use the word appropriate, it still means to take something for one's own use, typically without the owner's permission. This is why we call them land pirate. Because them can't own the land, them can't verify and validate no kind of ownership. This is why we now go buy no property. And my little property what I buy before me have this knowledge. These sodomites said, tell me some old tax and I wait upon them to carry me in a court so I can burn it down. Tear down them court with truth. I now have no house on that property. I just empty land with some mango tree and thing. I'm gonna say, oh, them sodomites are gonna tax me for my little piece of area where me so me a claim for myself. And them can't prove to them own the land. When I'm my land, all right am I. The whole island belong to me and my people. The whole America belong to me and my people. Which foreign guy can set up them corporation and make any claim and win in court? None. This is why we now have a problem challenging these colonial pirates. We now have no problem. Yeah, man. Now we're going to look upon the word indigenous. Again, indigenous is an adjective. All it do is describe something. So it's indigenous, originating or occurring naturally in a particular place. Then it's a native. Now, originally we as a people would be considered native. When you watch some old Martini back in the days when you're a little boy, and you watch Sunday Martini, and you see the foreign people them on boat, and you see them coming at the islands, and them look and say we, and them call we native. It's an old movie, old black and white movie. We have a lot of expressive truth there. You understand? Even though them kind of dance with the imagery, where you can find the truth clearly. In this day and age, that's an impossibility. All Babylon present out there is their agenda, where them totally want to distract the people and take control of their mind, take control of their thoughts, and take totally control of their attention. Yeah, man, so we them that call native. That's why I say salute the unruly boss. I don't get involved in your personal whoop young warrior, because you're a little baby boy. And me I talk about popcorn show, them are entertainer and we listen all kind of music. But I like the fact when you jump out there, and I talk about maroon. You jump out there and say native. Yet, a lot of the sodomite them I talk about maroon and native. A maroon cannot be a native because the maroon came here with the Spanish invaders. So absolutely no maroon can be a native. So salute the unruly boss, because we unruly, we not colonize, we savage. Yeah, man, that's why we not bother use native, we say Indian. West Indian, to be specific, or walk Indian. So again, we not allow them to classify us, because the moment them do, that's when them gain control. That's why I say I'm a Nestorian king. So any king whether in England have to subject themselves to my will, my authority. Because my kingship is above for them one. Why? Because them foreign. I'm telling you, research Dallas Castle. That's why them have a talk where them say your home is your castle. Because your castle is supposed to be a fortress. So no guy enough to come running at your house or come kick off your door or have any kind of access. Any sodomite do them thing there. Forget it. Why? Because them a trespass. A simple thing. And you don't have to put up trespass notice. Why? Because it's common knowledge to say your home is your castle. And castle, all castle have is a fortified location. Any castle where you see is a fortified location. In the ancient days when man a war, man want to take over next man castle, that's how them war. That's why you have Dallas Castle out here where them hide and some Babylon white boy cock up in the Dallas Castle area under some heavy science. Cause me do some research at that point. That's why I say Cane River belong to us. And anybody in them area they have to pay no rent. Period. Because them can't get a man like me for paying no rent. And the only reason why me will pay a utility or utility I pay my location. Only one reason. Because the old lady is afraid. You understand? I'm telling you, say when I'm 21, my old lady called me and said them have a little matches and them need to fix it up. She never called her bigger brother then, but that was my uncle. She never called her mother, nor her father, nor her sister, nor her brother. And she never called no other children which she had at the time, because she'd only have 3. Well, 4. She'd have a last one where born and things said everything belonged to her. When she get that realization, so there's no such thing, everything changed quickly. But what me I say, as a youth, we make some effort when enough youth clueless about. That's why I encourage every youth when you start work for buy your house, not a car. I know it kind of lovely when you can move around and do your thing and get the girls when you're young. But my advice is that right now me are 53 and me can walk in peace and woman now all over me. I don't know what the curiosity. You understand? And me are 53. So you don't have to rush these things. But you see, when you own your house, it's a whole different level you go upon. You understand? Because now you don't have to ask permission. And from owning your house, you build and you build. If I did have the support like most, it would be a different thing. So anytime I share information with you, I always tell them, say, watch out. Mama have and dada have appease you when you have your own. Me used to encourage people, say, yo, buy your house, make sure your mother and family in a house. Me used to say that. But me always said, make sure you have a talk. Enough of our mothers not have no sense. Then we get new man, and the new man change all of that plan. And then we get new children and change all of that plan. So I advise the ones and ones. Buy your house for yourself and put your mama in there. Yeah, that way any problem, you still have your possession, opposed to some strange man and some bastard child come and replace you. God, they will. Why you think so much crime go on the island? Because people are wipe out them family members for them own family members' property. That are go on. And then you have politicians who are greedy, who get involved in a people family life and thief them property. And that are go on. And all of that is permitted because of the legalization or the colonization of us as a people. This is why my advocacy of freedom, freedominion, and freedom in, nothing else. A freedom, we say, and that we say. Yeah, man, freedominion, we say, and that we say. Freedom in, we say, and that we say. So this is a one where it shouldn't be too long. I have to 29 minutes. Me intend to come on for like a 10 minutes. I know I'm a free monthly allocation I run out. Yeah, man. So I'm now gonna try to drag it out. Anyway, it's always a pleasure to get an opportunity to express ourselves subtly. Yeah, man. Subtly. Yeah, man. Anyway, the brave may fall, but never yield. We say bold and brave. We say firm and strong. It kind of amazed me when we look out there and I see the amount of us as a people, and we are declare ourselves as Indian. And we have a lot of nations, a lot of tribes, a lot of groups, a lot of association, a lot of organization. We have said Indian really established themselves. And I really like to see it. I appreciate that. However, all me gotta ask is this. Where were you when the foreign people and come here to colonize this location? Where were all you people? And why is it that the foreign Congress is still on your location, dictating terms and conditions for this Western Hemisphere, and you people stay silent? Why is that? Why is it that when people choose to establish themselves and declare themselves as being free, our main opposition is always people that look like we? Why is that? Those are questions we need to really contemplate. As Sir P would say, these things need to be studied. Yeah, why would people totally detest our own people? Why is it as one man in our community apply himself and start to rise and become a threat to every other ones who choose not to apply themselves? Why is it that Jamaica have this thing called bad mind? Where it come from? Who teach you this bad mind? Wait, what is it really? Why is it you're jealous, envious, malicious, and grudge your own kind when you have the same access to apply yourself? Why is it? These are the things that it don't even need to be studied. I can give you the answer. It's the colonization. It's because most of we cannot read and write properly. And when we brag about our education and our colonial accreditation, we don't want to tell the people that it's really incomplete. This is why. Because you colonize, because you enslave, yeah, and you participate voluntarily in your own slavery. This truth will hurt, but this truth is not a sin. So we are fire burn on them. We do not choose to be naive and ask silly questions when the answer pervade the place. We're going to run away from them and leave them and do our own thing quietly and make them figure it out on our own. It's only natural. Anyway, stay bold and brave, stay firm and strong. Salute, Awak, Indian nation.
Yeah, 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 careless. Oh yeah, yeah. Them fi know how a place.
Who no deaf?
No deaf.
Nah, sell out now.
Yeah. Tell them say how a place, how a place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah argue with nobody, nah choose. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Tell them say how a place, how a place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say you are how a place. Our place, no pussy can't see we and thump in our face. Alright then.
You know how I place, no boy can violate. I'll be no home mistake. I know time fit debate, but all the hell when me make, all of the heart me break. If you mess with my brain, copper make you idiot. If you never style me, then me not go style you. If I mean you are free, then me not go free you. Me a rule.
You know, sir, if the government of Jamaica did just do the right thing and show respect, believe me, would have be one of them staunch advocate there for Jamaica. And that the people have not figure out with me. You see all the PMP right now. The PMP have a rotted opportunity. Because they're full of money even though them get in. To fix what the GLP do around that. Yeah, man. Just make a big talk and get my vehicle up and running, and I just forget that and watch how I turn a big PMP boy. Yeah. No, me in politics. But me not get no help from none of them, so me I burn them down. Me I run them down, me I gun them down, me I do everything, boy, yeah. Verbally. Verbally. Yeah. But if the people them they just do the right thing, if them two police that they say, yo, yeah, whenever I ever know these things and give me all a personal link, would even mention them name, would I deal with this thing on another level and all of vanity. All of vanity. You understand? We don't know what we possess, what we achieve, what we gain, what we put our hand on from we are youth till now. And we see nothing come and nothing go. Nothing. Nothing. All it a illusion. And the ones that will fight for maintain it are them lose them soul. When you have a thing, the most powerful gesture you can make when you have your things is to find a one where really in need, not the share for impress. You find all a little brethren where him have so much talent, but him not have no strength. And them ones that you give the strength to. You see a woman where her little place pop down, her man run well far and she have the tree picking them. At them people that you get the strength. And you know, but I go look for the rape the woman or want nothing extra. You know what I mean? Our people not stay so. They must need they are putting them unique, esoteric, powerful work here. And none of them now gonna bring no real strength, not true strength. They won't. You understand? But when Babylon said, hey, may I raise this and may I raise that, and them just a follow through. Now even ask question. Now even say we want to see what kind of budget out there. We want a forensic audit out there. Why is it that all politicians are thief and when them thief, them are thief? Billions. And I get away with it. Andrew can be accused of all of these things and still then front the public. Are you people insane? And then I don't want to say, I don't want to govern over a man like me. Me, I tell them, I say it won't happen. I hear some vlogger out there. I want to remember who me ever said. Somebody I talk about to respect the system. I think warrior, the ex-police, Warwick Hill. I talk about the system and how the system destroy everybody and thing. Then when I talk like I'm not new. The very same system destroy Martin Luther King. The very same system where yesterday at Jamaica where I destroy everybody. I hit there around America and destroy Malcolm X, Martin Luther, all of them. I hit destroy Marcus Garvey. The very same system. And who I represent the system. These very same ex-police and police and all of these soldiers and all of these government agent, government worker, all of them people will benefit from this very same system. So them now go tell you not more than for bow down, prostrate, bend over, and be a good slave. That's all them can say. This is why I'm tell you. Just check it. If you're a young youth, you grow up and you go in our system, and you're working at the system where the system train you, condition you, and put you out there, then irrespective of what you're going to tell me, sir, you are a system man. Or when you leave that system, you are a system man. This is why you will see people do not advocate for law and order. Them advocate for police state. So them and them police friend and them police loving politician friend can rule over decent people, over God loving people. A law, they are them fair deal with. They are them, I never hear no now talk about these police constitutional oath of allegiance. I want to talk about that. When me mention it, I want to try research that. I want to read it out there in on a vlog, on a YouTube channel, on the internet. Why not want to keep them things a secret? But I'm quick for come and say police are God, and we for respect police authority. And the government is all of these things. And the politicians who are the culprits, who are the creator of organized crime and violence and gang culture, they are the criminal. Of them who no glorify. And me, I'm telling you, sir, it is colonization. You want to prove it? All right. Look at the rules and regulations that are in place to govern you as a people, because them can't govern me. To rule over you as a people, because them can't rule me. I man is unruly. I don't realize that by now. When them talk about system mash up people, that's what the system is there for. That sodomatic, oppressive, tyrannical, despotic system is in place to destroy us as a people. This is why them circumvent the fundamental rights and freedom that you have absolutely. It's divine. It don't come from a politician because them have the very same rights. But them want to keep those things for themselves and give you privilege and give you gang culture and done. But them only are going to enforce them compliance on the poor or the poorer class of people, whether in a them own garrison, in a them own constituencies. Sodomite, them can't deal with me because I'm not a part of that. I express it clearly. We are non-political. We have no interest in politics. That would it, break some of them heart. Because them would have love for align with I and swing I, and them never do nothing for I. Them are the one where oppress I. That's why when some politician give people things, house, this is why them glorify them and you can't blame them. The government never teach them how to, create for themselves. The government institution of learning only, it has a condition the people for the better slave, for the proper slave, for the courteous slaves. However, you're still a slave. Now, when me I say it up to you for say I'm not. And when you choose not to say that and move against being a slave, then that's where, your voluntary servitude is. Most I don't know what it is. But a lot of our people totally unaware. And then we have some foreign people where I don't know where they was when this colonization are going on. But you see them right now are spread out all kind of blanket. These organizations are going with all kind of things. I'm still a laugh. I say, what is all of that? Because if you now burn the foreign Congress, we have instituted colonization and them enslavement. You're not doing nothing at all. We're not just somewhere sell out. We assimilate, forget some privileges, and allow others to suffer. We are say if a man choose to be free, allow him to be free. Because you're going to have more than enough enslaved ones who are comfortable in their slavery. Yeah, man. And a colonization, man.
Well, with the day ones, all your friend them new. When me touch on the road, me a roll in the
Tell them say our place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Nah argue with nobody, nah chase. Tell them say our place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say you are our place. Our place. No pussy can't see we.
Well, let me youth, watch all the youth that strike it. Anyway, give thanks, my people, I hit that. May the Most High guide and protect the item and all the item endeavors and bless the item perpetually and, consistently. Give thanks and praise. Hold them out of people. Hold them. You are enslaved, you just don't know it. Yeah, colonization means enslavement. Them a fool, them my people. And this is our place, and I feel them on. Don't give it to them. West Indian, don't give it to them. I met no foreign guy when I look like these people where I look on the screen, giving a note of. All them Sean Paul type there. Fire burn.
Yeah, young chemist. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hello,
Them
bro.
fi know how a place.
And what up?
Who no deaf, no deaf. Nah, sell out now.
Yeah.
Salute, bro. The String TV. Complete respect. Honor for passing through. Honor. Yeah, man. You truly have my respect and gratitude. Because you're there from the start. And you sit down here so with me. And you see some 3 a.m. journey. So give thanks, my good brother. Give thanks. Honor out there. Honor.
Tell them say our place, our place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah, argue with nobody, nah, chase. Nah, argue with nobody, nah, chase. Tell them say our place, our place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say you are our place. Our place, no pussy can't see we and thump in our face. Alright then.
You know our place, the boy them violate. Be no home mistake. And no time fit debate, but all the hell when me make, all of the art me break. If you mess with my brain, copper make you idiot. If you never style me, then me not go style you. If I'm me, you are free, then me not go free you. Me a roll with the day ones, all your friend and you. When we touch on the road, me a roll with me crew.
Tell them say our place, our place. Pussy pan and can't tell me in our face. Nah, argue with nobody, nah, chase. Nah, argue with nobody, nah, chase. Tell them say our place, our place. No boy can't ever make me run from the base. Make them know say you are our place, our place. No pussy can't see we and thump in our face. Alright then, yeah. Everybody linking up, see there. Fight nights we drinking up, see there. Any boy make the wrong move. Watch the word where you talk and the words where you choose. Car, our thing different from for them thing. We not talk in and not talking.
Give thanks. Hurt them feelings, you know.
No phone, no half talking a bad man place. Bust it in a face, boy go drop on ears. Pussy dead a stop like madman player. Killer make we up with the Hong Kong here. For girl fat pussy stiff press and love straight. Your love talk of it shoulda make you club steer. Move up the man, no pan, no man, no bag. Jump out with the 6 months. Shot boy and a response. 15 they a with pan. 32 for the income, old road signal. Oh, that a strain like puppy. Press the key and I face light up it. Alien man, alien monkey, ear one dirty. Juby make him name with a name brand up it. Clear calling, Juby key crossroad. Bomb a gun, any vest in a cardboard. Face melt off, Mr. Kude jawbone. Can't go road from me in a war zone. Smaddy off to get it every month like a car loan. Mall road, me here say the bar.
Watch me now. I might style this. Everybody have them style out there. And watch me. I don't know my style. Hashtag. Yeah, man. Hashtag. Yeah. My style is.
15 bull.
Love it up when it kind of, you know. Yeah. Our style. Yeah. Our style.
No phone, no half talking a bad man place. Bust it in a face, boy go drop on ears. Pussy dead a stop like madman player. Killer make we up with the Hong Kong here. For girl fat pussy stiff press and love straight. Your love talk of it shoulda make you club steer. Move up the man, no pan, no man, no bag. Jump out with the 6 pants. Shot boy and a response. 15 they a weed pan. 32 for the Ingram, old road signal. Oh, that a strain like puppy. Press the key and I face light up it. Alien man, alien walking here, one dirty. You be make him name with a name brand up it. Clear calling, should be here crossroad. Bomb a gun, any vest in a cardboard. Face melt off, Mr. Kude jawbone. Can't go road from me in a war zone. Smarty off, you get it every month like a car loan. Mall road, me here say the bar load. 15 bullets gone with the stall board. Killer jaw close in a ball close. Man a die for the far post. Load up his clip. Shot boy on the business. Let him call from a reckless. Let me rest it in a him rip. Fuck walk instead. I who that a straight like puppy. No mad enough for pierce and putty. Not up on the phone in a face and broke it. Just to make him name with a name brand. Stop it. Pure land man, fear man, bossy face. One fling boy in a Breton gully. 15 I beg the Keaton to the place. Shake like me won the pace and bucky. No pussy can't tell me if he paid than money. Big tree tall rifle. Fear man gull him. Good up on the lane of the main man wall him. Rain or sunny make it clear ball turn him like him name Anthony. Up there say a close range. No witness. No case kill a close range. A bad from homemade now the door made full of rifle. Pussy you will get a home rate. Tell a boy me no afraid. Put a sword blade full of killer yo. Jigga trick him with a low fade. Get the boys wholesale. Pluck it toenail. Poke more 4-4 shot like goat tail. But before a proper matic automatic. Blocks and knock it on the bomb of fire like a rocket. The scope clear now they make it down upon a sonic tree out of the Mac 11 them in here me sell a trick. Never grab a burst, me never grab a wallet. You the Glock a work, like a girl of it. Him go straight for the skirt and a fall of touches. Black a boy head turn it in a porridge. All Millie 40. Glad it see the road clean. Wall bus Nicky Flowly. Marcus with the Taurus, Maddy head a slowly. A who that a straight like puppy. Anything will lift is a tail like ducky. Make man hold your face and putty. Killer full of name bro. Yeah.
Hold them out there.